Croatia for the first time ever.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. This week's video we're gonna watch a football match again. It's a semi-final of FIFA 2018 World Cup and we're gonna go to the same place but we're gonna talk more about that stuff on the way. I'm just glad that today the match is in the second slot, which is usually 8 o'clock the Berlin time, and then I get to come home and go. Not like the last time where I just ran to the place of screening and I just could catch like last 10 minutes or 20 minutes of the game where Germany lost, which was not cool because everything was. So today is the match is between England and Croatia, so we're gonna go down now. Let's cut this crap. I don't want to talk more. Let's just go. Let's prepare ourselves and go down to the screening of the match. By the way, did you hear the podcast? It's out. I'm gonna talk more about it because promotion is important and actually last time when I went for the match, they made me take this out because the metal bottles are not allowed in this public space and I had to keep it under a bush. And then when the match was over, I went back to the bush and found it. Luckily, because it's a good bottle. And that means hydration is important. It's dark, I don't even know why I'm wearing these sunglasses. Time to leave the house. Chop chop. So I just took a stop in between while going to the park where the screening is. That's the concert hall of Berlin. It's super nice. Anyway, the thing is, it's match between Croatia and England. And why are we so excited to go to the Berlin's Tier Park and watch the screening? Because Berlin is really a very international city and it has people from all over the world. And there's so many people here from England, Croatia, both, that there's gonna be huge pile of people looking at the screen and enjoying the match. I'm pretty sure about it because I've seen a couple of screenings between the match you saw and today. And it's very interesting to understand that even if Germany is out of the World Cup, they still are having screening on the big main road. So now we're gonna teleport to the screening. Now we are here, we're gonna do a security check and go in and shoot some amazing footages of people reacting to the match. Let's go.
For the first time ever, will play in a World Cup final.
I'm not so sure if you're able to hear me, but actually after the final, when it got over the semi-final and everybody was celebrating, and within 5 minutes started to rain so bad that we are stuck under this umbrella in a restaurant, like in front of a bar. And I'm really hoping that my gear is safe. Like I put everything inside, but my cameras were pretty wet. So now I'm kind of scared. And I came here with bike, as you know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go back. Let's hope. I'll see you at home soon, hopefully. So finally I made it home. It was raining so bad, like the game got over and it started raining super heavily, which also reminded me of the monsoon in Napoli. And then I had to walk like a kilometer to get my bike, and then 2.5 kilometers in the rain. I just came home and took shower. And now I'm feeling way better. So, Croatia won the match. The tension was so high till the end, like England versus Croatia. Everything was building. I'm happy for Croatia. I'm sad for England. It's very obvious, but there was a moment when I was filming people, like I was roaming around, checking out who could be really nice, appealing on the video, and I was shooting the moments they are having with their friends or with other people. And there was this guy, the little boy, must be like 8, 9 years old boy. He was, I guess, from Croatia. He was with his dad and his sister, and there were so many English people around him that English people started to like sing along, and they were just jumping around, shouting, screaming. And this little poor boy, he was just standing there, and he was getting super sad, and he was just screaming against them, like for Croatia. And I felt so. It was really emotional because I was just standing next to him and he wouldn't stop because he was just looking around at people and he was like boosting on like, yeah, Croatia, Croatia in the language. And it was really heartwarming because it reminded me of 2003 World Cup, if I'm not wrong with the year. It was Australia versus India. I was in my old house, the house which we had before in Dapoli. We were sitting in the living room having dinner. I precisely remember we were having khichdi, and I was eating, and then we lost the match and I didn't even finish my dinner, if I remember correctly. And I was super disturbed because when you're a kid you take all these things really emotionally and very personally. I don't know how. And I really, the boy who was shouting for Croatia there reminded me of my childhood. So after that moment in the match, I was kind of biased towards Croatia. Like, I don't know, like inside my heart, I was like, yeah, Croatia should win because I wanted that little boy to be happy. Anyway, if you want me to go and cover the match between France and Croatia, like the FIFA 2018 World Cup final, comment down below. If you put many comments saying yes, you want to see the reactions of people because there are gonna be a lot of French people and Croatians in there in that screening. I will go down and try to make it possible, like the vlog, and it will be really interesting to see for sure. And finally, it will be really festive. Apart from that, the podcast is out. The Fun Indian Guy podcast. First episode is out. By the way, a quick update on podcast. The podcast is now available on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and Anchor. So if you are on any of these platforms, just search this the Fun Indian Guy, and you should be able to find the podcast. For example, on Spotify, I could find it. So it's now way easier. And the last option is always you have these YouTube videos where the podcast is going to be in the video format. Also, the links will be down below or in the comment of this video if it's on the Facebook. And just go there and listen to this podcast in your earphones while doing something else. It's really good. Like, it's an experiment, but I'm really, really happy with it. That's all. See you on Tuesday. Ciao, ciao. And don't forget to have fun because having fun is not an option. Ciao.